We've got like not very much of either of you. We've got beans.
We've got the doggos.
We've got the doggos. We're
And
just
the
trying.
doggos.
Well, I think I need to buy a camera with a wider angle thing. It's so narrow the thing on there. So.
They didn't last for it because I got one for John when it used to be me playing in Cornwall and everyone else playing in the room. So I tried to get a wide angle one.
Yeah.
It was amazing for the month it lasted. Actually, it lasted several months. Then basically, the chip inside the housing of the actual webcam itself was just like an insulator.
Oh,
So
nice.
basically, the chip inside melted itself.
Oh,
It was amazing when it lasted. Just didn't last.
Okay. So I need to find something that isn't gonna.
It was 20 quid, so you know, it wasn't bad.
Pass it over. I'll do it.
Quite long.
Or I can do this
Graham,
outside.
let's start the recording on the thingamabob on the Zoom witch. Zoom witch!
I managed to hunt some a zip in.
I'm warm.
Playing the last game without the cold.
Come on, Zoom
Recording in progress.
Got it.
witch. There we are. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Is everybody ready? Are we good?
Yeah.
Just about.
Hello, everybody. Welcome
Hello.
to a critically average adventure. More specifically, welcome to the Fragments. This is D&D 5e campaign. I'm playing with my friends and need my friend.
Woo!
Yeah. When
We all do the same thing now. We all wave with both hands.
when
A lot
our
of my characters are very wavy.
when
Like
our
even when I'm playing just voice, I wave.
hi.
But you're going.
You got to wave. It's just polite, isn't it? When we last saw our little group, our little bundle of joys, they were in
Don't ever call our party that again.
a bundle of joy. They are a bundle of joy to deal with.
Yeah. Oh, deal with. All right. good.
I enjoy them, their
Tormented.
presence, their attitudes, their sunny outlook on life.
But is that deal with or deal with?
Well,
Yeah, exactly.
we'll see. We'll see how
Column
these.
A, column
We're
B.
always that funny.
We'll see
What
how
else
these
do you
sewers
get?
go, shall we?
More sausage flesh beast or whatever they were.
Sausage flesh. Yeah. So they had just fought some sausage flesh, with beaks, and they were exploring the place. If you remember, Serial, you did a appalling investigation check on some giant beds. When you were looking around, and Erwin, you had gone to the bottom section of the room. Oh dear, I just picked up the room, wiggled it around for some reason. And
Yeah,
you
yep.
were, oh man,
Opening this unlocked door.
you were opening the door that
It's
had a
soon to
key
be
in
unlocked
it.
I thought it had a key in it.
It had a key
Yes,
in
you
it.
did. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it
unlocked
did.
door. I've taken the key with me though, just in case.
Yeah, you will notice in this space, which I don't know if you did notice, there was another exit here
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
this room. Okay, just so you're aware.
But it's up on the. It's because I'm up on the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
It's on the same level as me, isn't it?
I think you went
Yeah.
over, Sarah
Where-
went over,
where
you
is
were
it?
firing down from the bridge.
Yeah.
Up here.
Up here.
There. Okay.
Yeah, so we've got two exits from this room that are
Well,
accessible.
you can go and have a look at that and see what's up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've got your light spell, haven't you, or something? Or have you got a torch or a light spell?
I've got the light thing on my
Charlie's put light on Kill's sword.
pocket watch.
Pocket watch, sorry.
A long conversation about it being in the pocket watch. If you close the pocket watch and close the light.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I remember.
See?
I don't remember much, but I remember that.
She remembers and you don't, Pete. That is
Yeah.
bad DMing, that
I
is.
thought it was, because you know why someone cast it on a sword in the game the other day, didn't they?
Yeah. And then
I think that was the suggestion. Wasn't
That
it?
was the suggestion.
Suggestion, 'cause
Yeah,
then we
I
can
said
see
dagger, so you can put the dagger away and whip, shoot.
It definitely happened in some. Oh no, I was talking about something with about that moon touch scimitar thing.
I would argue if you cast it on a dagger, you cast it on the dagger. You can't cast it on the blade because it's an object.
Yeah, fair enough.
But the head would still glow.
So what you need to do is take the dagger apart, cast it on the tang of the dagger, and put the handle back on. Gotcha.
Oh god.
Get a blacksmith. in the middle of a sewer.
We have
They're
worked
designed to
out.
come apart. They're designed to come apart. They literally
Oh yeah, put it
literally
out.
unravel, pop it out, and just pop the
Just
handle
pop it
out.
out.
Yeah.
You've got a Jax. He's proficient in. In fact, he's actually really fucking good with blacksmithing.
That's what I just said. I said we've got a Jack.
Do you want
Yeah.
a glowing sword, or are you happy with your pocket watch?
I'm happy with my pocket watch. I've got a glowing pocket watch, alright?
This is how we're going to progress through the game. It's going to be a long night.
Oh, shut up, Toby. You'll
Yeah,
never stand
fine.
up.
Yeah.
I shall
So
open the gate.
Open the gate.
I'm going to go up
the
and...
gate creaks.
I will try to open it slowly.
Okay, you open it
After
slowly.
the fact.
Let's have a sleight of hand for this.
Okay. That was a
Just
good
take
idea to get
your
my
dexterous
character ready.
movement, and
I will go towards the other exit.
okay.
What is a sleight of hand? Oh, you got it. Yeah. Sleight
Oh
of
yeah, I
hand.
need
Roll
to de-shift
and.
Jack.
Ooh! That's a good start to the night. Not going to last, but 23 total.
23.
I could hear a phone vibrating.
Oh, did you? That's exciting for you.
It's not my phone. It sounded like a ringing.
A ringing,
Yeah.
ringing in the ears. Let me just get this Jack shrunk down to his rightful mini size. Not mini size, still quite large. What was that roll, John? Sorry, I lost that.
23.
Oh yeah, you managed to kind of give it a little lift push type thing, so you're
Yep.
bumping it
I
over
work.
the spots of rust and grease, and it opens reasonably quietly as you enter into this next space. Do you want to make what are you doing while you're there as you open this thing?
Well, once I've opened it, I'm going to make my way over to basically the inside edge of that curvature
Okay.
and see what I can see from there, and then wait for the others.
Okay. You're going to just peer down the rest of the corridor
I'm
way.
actually moving to
Okay.
here.
Yeah. You can move over there. As you walk down there, you hear. You hear what you think Serial might have heard at the very beginning. She described you as scuttling.
Ooh.
Now it's the scuttling.
I definitely stay where I am then. Rooted to the spot. Jackson, go ahead.
And
Oh, I'm looking at the table.
Yeah, I'll wait for you. I'll wait for you.
you make
I'm good.
out. What's your dark vision range?
60 feet.
I thought you'd open that up and it wasn't orangutan, but it wasn't. It was just Jackson's orangutan picture as well.
You
Oh,
make-
have you got Lou? If you go into settings, there is a thing that you can sort of shrink them down to just name only. It doesn't take up as much of the screen.
Yeah.
Where-
That's if you're having it, and because you can do.
halfway down.
The hell is that?
What line is it? Enable background chat beat. Enable advanced dices.
It's called avatars or something like that.
Keep scrolling down. Game settings, chat avatars, video name player, avatar size, name only.
Oh yeah.
So it's in the second section.
That's it. Yeah.
There you go. Done.
Thank you, baby.
No problem. Oh, sorry. Takes me seconds to do. It was
That
like
looks like a hive of some description. I'm not going anywhere near that.
Yeah, I was just about to say, as you round that corner, there is something as your dark vision at 30 feet ish there picks out in a grey something of a very much different construction, something very organic. This is not built by humanoid hand.
Yeah, how tall is it? I mean,
It is.
It's obviously dome-like. What's its height?
It probably comes to you.
No.
Sorry, what have I got on my glitter?
Yeah, it's the biggest clump.
Just leave it. It's fine.
No, it's driving me mad because I can see out the corner of my eye.
It's probably that one is 2 foot. It's
Oh,
big.
so it's my height. Great,
It's big.
fantastic.
It's big. Yeah, it's like a ball
Uh-huh.
with little holes in.
Uh-huh.
That's what you think. That's what.
I'm waiting for Jax.
Okay.
And actually, I'm waiting for anybody. I don't care. Charlie do.
Football. Giant Jack can kick it down the corridor.
Remember, Owen, you do have on your telephone.
Owen comms.
Owen net.
Plus an hour.
You mean like
Yep.
giant red glowing alien balls?
A bit like, what the heck is that?
We saw them last night.
Giant red glowing alien balls.
Yeah, we were just like, they look like, me and Lou went, they look like something from D&D. They're giant red glowing alien balls.
I like those.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, they're not glowing. These are inert.
That's good.
Damn it.
Inert. Yeah. Tell me what's happening, everyone.
Everybody,
Jax,
I'm just down this corridor, and there seems to be some sort of organic nest.
who are you on the phone to?
in front of us. Everybody.
Everybody. Okay. Well, everybody hears that, apart from you, Killian, because you're
Yeah.
not communicating with you.
Can't believe it.
And I go back. Well, I'm going to come and join you because I can't find anything under these beds.
I would probably say, Cereal, did you hear that? Something natural. You like things like that. You're a druid.
Yes, I do. That's the sort of thing I am interested in. And it beats looking under giant beds anyway. I'm heading over there now.
Okay, I'm just going to stay exactly where I am.
Okay.
I love that. I'm going to stay exactly here.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Okay. Jax and Jax, what are you at? You're looking at this table.
I would like to look on the table.
You're just looking, or you looking through?
Oh,
or-
I'm gonna. Well, you said there was bits of meat and things, and
Yeah.
like the creatures came off of it, but I'm assuming there's still some other stuff.
There is.
So I would kind of like to try and work out what that is. Is it actually like sort of edible stuff, or is it actually like bits of chopped up people that were bodies over in the last room by the fire?
He wants to know if he can make a sandwich before he heads on. That's what it's going to say.
Sandwich time. This
He's
appears.
just had a fight. He needs to replenish his energy.
I guess
Oh,
you're
prawn!
You're gonna have to make some sort of nature to, I assume, find out what this is. I guess.
Constitution check.
I can make nature. I can make medicine. I can. What would you like?
Investigation.
Would it be medicine? If it's no, I think it's nature. It's nature. Definitely.
Nature. That's better. I'm proficient in that one. 15.
15. This appears not to be. You've butchered things. In your tracking and your and out when you've been out surviving, doing your stuff with your tribe, and this is definitely possibly quite a lot of small mammal. Maybe the odd bits.
Is it like rat sausages or something?
You possibly, yeah.
Go.
Okay.
Go.
Well, it's a bit of meat. Depends how hungry you are.
You just stubbed your toe, didn't you? Go.
I will sort of collect up, like a handful of like rat sausage meat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's quite easy to get. String of rat sausages.
And then I'm going to come down and join the others down in the other bit down here.
As soon as you come down, I happily swap spaces with you.
Okay. I'm assuming we can see that from here.
Yeah. Anyone with dark vision can see that.
All three of us, in fact. All right. I'm going to test this by poofing a handful of rat sausage meat at a ball with holes in and try and aim for a hole.
Okay. Can you make me
Oh, I'm going to be here.
a ranged attack, please?
I love that. And I'm going to be here.
Charlie's going to flap up just onto this ledge and look down this corridor.
Oh! So exactly what I was
no,
doing.
you were going first, weren't you? Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, Kills. You're there. You see that this is an interconnecting corridor that goes to. I'm going to put this door. Yeah. So that connects back to the first area.
a ranged attack.
So it's all connected.
I'm assuming it's going to count as like improvised because it's.
Yeah.
I'm probably not very proficient with rat
Rat
sausage
sausage.
meat.
Well, you could try and convince me that it's like a flail or something. Okay.
Oh no! I was just sort of. It was more. It was more. Imagine sort of hurling a sort of a handful of mints, and sort of going for the splatter effect, and some of it
Okay.
will go in.
Yeah.
I got an 8.
Okay. Perception checks anyone that's looking at this thing as you're chucking it.
On the side.
Perception, yeah.
Yes, please.
I'll watch him. I'll watch him do that. It'll be funny.
Natural 20.
Ah, you. Okay.
Otherwise,
That's more like it.
That's a
Back
bit.
to form.
Um,
9.
9, thank you, John.
Toby, get
Oh,
up
it's
there. Get up there.
the-
Toby, get
13.
up there.
Okay. Jax, you see when you do that, lots of something small kind of come out and kind of swap places in the holes and go back in. Maybe some of them collecting bits of this mince and dive back in. They kind of,
so,
and then one comes back out and gets another bit.
So yeah, so we've got a nest of rats or something in there.
These are far smaller than that.
Okay.
Are they like
Maybe.
more like slugs?
If you're
will it grow
13,
again?
you don't see them. Jack sees them.
I mean, do they look like mammals, rodents, or?
Bugs.
Arachnids.
Bugs.
So it's probably a bug thing. Give me a minute. I'm going to go back to the fire there. And is there a couple of logs that are on fire?
They're the ones that have been treated with this oil and stuff. But yeah, they're burning.
Basically, I want an end that I can pick up with fire on the other end.
You think you might need some kind of implement to stab in? They look quite well alight. You have to pick them up with something.
Okay, that works. I will stab him with my pole arm and hold it at 10-foot range.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
That works.
Yeah.
And then, I will come back and be like, keep an eye on this because it might go horribly wrong. And I'll wander up to about there
I'm
and
right behind you.
set fire to that.
Okay, does anybody else want to do anything at this moment?
I move up to there.
Okay, Serial?
I'm gonna move up next to Erwin.
Okay, and I say,
Bang good.
do you want to go
no.
back around the block again, or are we going to just continue down with these folks? Where would you like to go?
Going back down to where they are.
Yeah, so we're kind of wending our way back, but if you remember, the steps are the only way down. Do you want to try and jump off the ledge?
Hop.
Where are the steps?
The steps were up in the other section, up this way.
Ali,
That's where you went up.
the camera's up there, baby. It can see you no matter how much you duck put in, alright?
Go to bed. Bed. Go on.
Right,
Give
come
me
here.
Natalie.
Come here. Right. I love you. Go to bed. Because we've
Sleep
got a
well.
busy day tomorrow. Go.
I know what.
Yeah, go.
I'm going to do.
I'm not telling you. Go. You need to go to. You need to go to sleep, or we're not doing anything. Go.
So the steps are there, or we can slide down this ledge. They're about the height of Jack's head height.
Well, they're about my shoulder height, and I'm guessing they're just about 6 foot or so.
Yeah, something like that.
Let's slide down. It's
You
fine.
can hop off.
Yeah,
It's
I'll
fur.
hop off.
Yeah, okay. We'll hop off.
It's like it's
Charlie can fly.
if it's
Yeah, Charlie will just do one of those little pigeon hops, like where they go. "Fluf."
And then he can sort of do that sort of lifting sort of Killian.
Do you want to lift? Do you throw a croissant at me?
Yeah.
No, thank you, Killian. Thanks, Killian. I was getting better.
Because if it's Jax's height, like not even his head height, then I can get off it as well. Because me and him are similar sizes, aren't we?
No, you're tall.
Yeah.
You're a tall boy.
Exactly.
You're a tall boy. Tall, handsome dragon man.
I love how through that ate your head and look, you suddenly got a guard dog.
Hello.
Get up on the sofa, Toby.
Jax, as you come further round to this point,
It's more of them.
and you
Oh,
start reaching out with
joy.
the fire stick. It's not really
What
a ra-
remains behind them? It looks like there's.
Yeah. Yeah,
Um,
it does.
This is kind of what you see, and you hear as you put the torch to the nest. There's a kind of screeching sound from inside of the nest itself.
Just so you know, I can't see a thing.
Okay, I'll move
Okay.
it down.
I mean, I'm probably gonna sort of, like trying to light a big ass bonfire, light a bit here, then light a bit there, and then light a bit there.
You see
Get it in a hole.
initially that the creatures seem to want to evacuate
Oh dear.
from this space as they're being
It's a bit
burnt
like to them as well.
alive. It's not the best sort of situation for
They're having a bad day.
most
They're having
creatures.
a
Yeah,
bad
yeah,
day.
this is
Someone's
upsetting.
burning their house down,
Yeah,
It's
this
going
is
badly.
upsetting. So they kind of the group of them scurry away.
You know I hate spiders.
It's a spider. Oh.
Yay.
They kind of scurry off.
They're scurrying away from the fire, though, aren't they?
Yeah, this group of
Away
them
from
just
us.
kind of start running off round the corner and out of your sight.
Okay, well, I mean, I'll basically sort of work my way sort of around slowly, trying to set fire to the ball, and if possible, the one behind it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you do so. And you see another swarm of these things kind of evacuate and scuttle down
Set fire to them as
the
well.
corridor away from you.
Fantastic.
What would you like
So-
to do? Hold on, let me just measure your range. I need to see where you can see. Hold on.
I mean, do you want me to put a 60 on there?
That's all right. Yeah, you can see to about here with your
Yeah.
dark vision.
Well, to be honest, there should be a nice little fire there.
Yeah, yeah,
So
it's,
that should be a
it's
light
lighting out the space, so I mean, you can probably see to.
I mean, how quickly is it burning down?
This is very light, tightly woven stuff, so it is burning quickly.
I mean, I will probably have a poke around in it to sort of see if there's anything else in it. I mean, was it formed around something?
Um,
Oh dear.
You know,
as,
Basically-
as you begin to poke, you get to the center of this interwoven, organic kind of Hessian / webbing, and inside you kind of see this little area that is like making little pops.
Oh,
and
spider.
egg things.
They were spider babies.
Yeah, eggs. Yeah, I mean, I was just curious whether or not it was anything like the cocoon things that we had when we met the Dryder in the forest.
No.
But yes, as long as these are toasted and crushed and things.
Mhm.
There was a load of little spiders in there, but they've run off down the corridor to the left.
Why
We've
didn't you set fire to them too? Now we're going to have to deal with them when we get further around. Great.
Well, I probably toasted like sort of over half of them each. You know, they're little bug things. They run around.
Well, you know Erwin doesn't like little bug things, don't you?
Well, they're comparatively big bug things to Erwin.
Mm.
Sorry.
It's true. Oh, poor Erwin. And your diminutive stance. Charles will say, "That's a shame, Serial. You didn't get to have a look at them."
No, I think they were spiders though.
Some kind of
But what type, I
spider.
don't know.
Well. Oh, crikey.
Did I get a better view of the critters as I was close to them and they were lit up?
You can make a nature check if you would like.
I will give it a go. Ooh, 21.
Ooh, nice.
I rolled an 18, you know.
Yeah, you get the sense that
Who knew? Yeah. Arachnophile.
what you look. What did that say? Did that say stop pause recording? No.
No.
No?
It's just recording on the top
I
of the
heard
screen.
something weird. Do you not hear something weird? No, I'm
No.
not
Are
the
you,
same.
are you hearing things?
I'm hearing
Kate?
voices in my head now. You see, you kind of thought they were spiders, but they were a little bit off. They didn't like move quite right. Like they had like the casing was more.
Oh god, armored spiders.
They're like sort of weird mutant spiders.
And
Zombie spiders. There could be zombie spiders.
zombie spiders. Thank you, Lee, for the tip.
Yeah, well done.
Horrifying memory. Well done, thank you.
Filing that one, zombie spider.
Well, you could have zombie ant. That's a real thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, those
they're
waters.
actually genuinely terrifying.
Yeah.
That is actually petrifying, isn't it? That there is a fungus that can take over your mind. I love it.
Take over ants, yeah.
There's a fungus that can take over humans. Moving on.
Okay. Well, are we moving up? So they went down. I'm going to point off to the left.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to wander. I'm probably going to shake my flaming log into the thing because I'm bored of having it on my pole arm.
Yeah.
And I'm going to sort of have a look down this tunnel that the spider thingies didn't go.
Okay, where the spideys didn't go.
Is that a pile of body parts of some description, or a blood splat, or a bite remnant?
Yeah.
Would you like me to investigate it as you're off a bit further down the corridor?
Yeah, I'm just seeing if anything's coming.
I'm going to go and do an investigation of the blood.
Yeah, move up. What are you doing, Killian? Please tell me. What's on?
You know the corridor that the spidey things went down?
Hmm.
Could I go down there and have a little listen,
Hmm. Yeah.
please? Just not
What's
like
13 again?
These are remains. You think one might be... there's two distinguishable humanoid things in this pile.
Mhm.
You think one... they're old. They're not. There's no meat on the bone, or they are clean bones. Yeah, you think that one might be elven, and the other
Right.
one you're not sure.
Okay. And I sort of grimace at the fact that this could be one of my kin, or was one of my kin.
I'll have a perception from you then, Killian Norm.
19.
Lovely. You hear the receding skittering, and you hear a dripping.
A dripping.
Yeah.
That sounds like a squelching rather than a dripping. Oh no.
Oh, I'm sorry. Could the GM not do a drip with his mouth?
I can't do that one.
No,
No,
you
don't know how to
can't
do
do it. It sounds. Oh. Okay, I walk a little bit further down that corridor,
Okay.
but keeping an eye out, keeping an ear out.
Where are you going? Tell me how far you want to move forwards.
Just round the... Not...
Round the bend?
yeah.
That's where you send me
Yeah,
go.
we're going around the bend.
You see the tail end of these little creatures on the floor skittering away from the light, from the heat.
Oh, shit.
And they kind of scamper off into the darkness.
Okay. Right. A bit further round.
Okay.
What would I be able to see with that light thing is what I'm trying to...
So
So if you move me down there,
you can move to there.
I can move to where?
There. If you move to here, that's what you see.
A bit further.
Okay. The dripping is getting louder.
Bit further.
Okay.
Being brave.
Oh, scary. You come to a crossroad, and your vision gives you this.
Oh, shit. Okay, I try and listen out to see if I can hear anything in either of the directions.
I can see some more I can see some more spiders.
Yeah. You can't quite see the map. Sorry, Dino.
No.
Sorry.
Baby.
Hold on,
So that's the bright light. It's dim light for another
This is not
20.
the ideal setup for us here. So yeah, you make out one of those egg cases down to the
Oh,
right.
shit.
I would communicate. Oh yeah, she can't communicate with the rest of us, can she?
No.
You're on your own, Kills, down
Right,
in a
so-
dark corridor with just your pocket watch
Can
for
I
light.
hear anything else, though?
Yeah, the dripping's coming from the left. North on this map. Up on this map.
So that way.
Up, yeah, so from you.
Yeah, that's not
Yeah.
that way.
To her left.
Ping it if you want me to. Ping there. Ping.
I didn't see it on that screen.
Ping.
Okay, so
From
it's
this
coming from that way.
direction. Yeah.
That's what I was trying to work out. If I'm left is that way, so it's up that way, right that way, which is down, and then that way.
Or left.
Killing.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Can I be really, really nice and blast the eggy thing with a fire thing? Because I'm nice like that.
How are we going to do it?
Hey, little spider.
Remember, I'm just going to be a nice DM here. You've just seen Jackson burn one of these things with a log on a stick.
Yeah.
Are you really willing to waste or use a spell slot to burn Eggy?
I'm not gonna waste this one.
Cool. I'm just prompting you. Just being a nice DM.
Not when I have fire.
But we don't want a nice GM, we want a fair GM.
You're going to firebolt that.
Yeah.
Go for it.
It's like, wow, all my friends are behind me. I get to use this with impunity. Boom!
I was half expecting you to move up and breath weapon it, to be honest.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, I've got firebolt, so, and I saw
Yeah.
how effective the fire was on the last one. So I'm like,
Yeah, very
right.
effective on their little nests.
How about a 10?
It's a standing
Aww.
still. It's a standing still object. Yeah, goes up.
Yeah.
You hit a wall.
It's not moving. It's not going anywhere. It starts taking. Yeah, it's burning away. You hear that, and the scuttling again.
Awesome. So I go into the centre a little bit,
Tell me, well, oh,
like 2 squares ahead,
yes.
and then I look up.
Well, your light doesn't spread far enough, but you would just sort of begin to make out maybe the edges of a circular piece of stone like this in front of you. You could make the assumption that it might be some sort of well.
Oh, okay. I turn around and go back up to the others then and tell them what I found and what I did.
Okay.
And that there's a well. But then I would also inform them that there is 2 possible exits in
Yeah.
that direction.
Back up this way. Yeah, you're there. Yeah. What, Jax? Well, anybody.
Charlie!
What are you doing?
Charlie, what's Charlie doing?
Charlie's just hanging out. Charlie's just like.
Charlie seems
Charlie's
to
like,
be doing
oh,
nothing.
see you later, Gillian. Charlie's of no sort of direction at the moment. Charlie's kind of just unsure what we're doing. What exactly are we hoping to achieve down here? Are we going
Finding Lord
All the
Levin.
spiders.
to
Well, I thought we'd find Lord Levin, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kill the spider.
Or the dove person, and then we can like chop his head off, and then he stops being a problem.
Yeah.
Or both. That works even better.
I was going to say both would be a good idea. We need to eat some of these pretzels before I eat them all, because I will eat them all.
But yes, can I have a? I'm assuming that there is a tunnel going that way.
Yeah.
Basically, I just want to have a look down and just see, make sure it's not a dead end that's like sort of 5 feet deep.
Yeah, of course.
And as long as it is going that way and there isn't anything there, I'm going to set up my bear trap on the pink cross.
Okay. When
And
you
come
peek
back.
down, you see.
Cool. So there's more tunnel. So yeah, I will set up the bear trap and then I will wander back to the others.
Okay.
So where
Be
did-
careful that way. I've put the trap in case something tries to block us in behind.
Quick question: is what's that pink stuff on the corridor?
Further up where Erwin stands,
No, where Jackson was.
at the pink cross.
No, not the pink cross. The pink stuff that's actually in the corridor.
Yeah, go have a look. You'd have to go have a look.
I don't know. You can't. When you're using dark vision, you just get black and white. So this is all going to look very much of a muchness.
Yeah, it's very
You
monotone.
get no colour in dark vision.
No. It's shades of grey.
I'm intrigued. I'm gonna come this way,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna go. Jackson, whereabouts did you put that bear trap exactly?
And down the corridor.
Ah, there.
Whereabouts? I'm heading that way, and I need to try and avoid it.
I would suggest you don't.
What's the point of you going halfway down a corridor if you're
No,
not
he,
gonna
did,
look
he
down
didn't.
it
He didn't even
completely?
look. He
I
didn't go
put
down.
my
the
head
look.
round to like there, look down the corridor, and then set up a trap because we've got lots of tunnels that keep going off, and we can keep splitting up, or we can try and stick together.
Oh, you've made it so I can't go down there if I can't get past your stupid trap. So I grumpily come back
To
again.
be honest, it's not exactly very well hidden. It was more if people walk up in the dark. I mean, I'm assuming you can probably see it. Your passive perception is probably high enough that you would notice it.
It's big. You would have seen it, but
It's a bear trap. It's one of those big kadung
Yeah.
yeah.
But it
traps.
could be
So,
awkward to get
Killy,
past, isn't it? Because it's a bear
Charles
trap.
would probably say, Jax, I think you're right. We need to make some sort of decision that this place seems quite treacherous. We just fought meat,
Flesh sausage people.
sausage people, indeed, Jackson. And I don't know about you, but that's rather unsettling, to say the least. And those little bug things didn't look too friendly either.
Actually, it made me hungry, but you know.
I was just thinking the same thing.
We could go
Jax.
back. Do you fancy having a sausage or two?
Killian, like sort of, 10 seconds makes you hungry.
Hey! It's about 5, actually.
Kill it. You just threw a croissant at me. I think this proves the fact.
You're annoying me.
It's delicious, but you always have pastry.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you've got a problem. Jax, did you want
You've
to go?
not got a problem with pastry like I haven't got a problem with stealing stuff.
Have you got a baguette about your person?
What do you think I am? A fucking bakery?
I don't know, Killian. Those pockets contain all kinds of wonders. Jackson, do you fancy going back and having a little snack? Try and
What? Of the rat minced meat?
Well, there's a perfectly good brazier going on up there.
You can eat it, but there's better stuff out there, and
No, I'm sorry. I thought you just said you were hungry.
Yeah, I can live with it. Owen, are you coming this way, or you just hanging back?
Owen?
Owen?
Owen, I think Owen's a bit scared of the creepy crawlies.
Well, we traced off the spidery bug mutant things, so you're all right.
Owen, do you want to go the opposite way from where the spiders are?
I just walk up to Owen and pick him up. And carry
I
him
let you
like
go. I let you go.
above the nest height, like.
I literally whisper in your. I whisper in your ear. Thank you.
I'm just like, yeah, I got you.
Does it count that now Owen is mounted? Is the question.
Yeah, why not? I'm now mounted.
No.
I'm shouting. I'll still happily sit on the shoulders of the Dragonborn.
It was just like.
You notice a
You're
strange.
Dragon Rider.
You notice a strange effect on your toes, on the exhale. Really, really cold toes, Owen. Really cold toes.
Do you know what? I have shoes. I will suffer this. Spiders, no.
So I was like.
Okay, so yeah, party regrouped. Was an alarm group.
Well, I'm gonna head down this way and see where we get down here.
Okay,
I'm
everyone.
getting in a poem.
Okay, everyone gonna go.
Yeah.
Everyone gonna go down there. Okay. Yeah.
And as
Erwin, shall I grab you as well there? Because you're with Killian?
I am not leaving Killian's shoulders.
Okay, so yeah.
as Erwin is on top of my shoulders, I was going to say on top of me then, and then I was like, that is very wrong. As Erwin is on my shoulders,
Only if you have a filthy mind, let us you.
it's me, of course I do.
Okay.
I kind of say to him, "There's more down here," and I'm like, so I'm like holding him quite tightly on my shoulders. So it's like I
has
don't want him to
anyone-
freak out and jump or something.
Anyone got any more oil? Because I remember I used mine back in the tower, and I haven't restocked yet. But I definitely bought some, so unless someone's been burning it all, we should have some oil.
I'm pretty sure I've got some.
Look the moves, look the moves, look the
Yeah, I've got oil.
moves,
I
look the
hand Jackson a blast of oil.
moves.
Okay, I'm going to give it to Owen. So if we get attacked by these little spiders, you throw it on there, and then Killian can do his fire thing and set fire to it. How's that sound?
Owen's mute with fear at the moment.
I love the eyes. It's the
So
eyes.
can we, with our 60 foot, can we see more in like that away? And
In hold on, which way could you ping it again for me? Oh yes, of course you can. Sorry, I
Oh.
was just revealing the areas. Here we go.
That's brilliant.
oh, that's a big hole.
Have you seen?
What?
Look at Owen.
Is Owen petrified? All right, Danger Mouse.
Oh my gosh! Look, they can fully see like dog cam.
Yeah.
There's a reason we say we have a broken dog.
Yeah, you see at the very end of your dark vision smaller versions of these things.
Okay. How crispy is the one that Killian shot?
It's burning down quite well.
Whereabouts is this?
This is here.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go and have a look in the hole here, and see what's up there.
Okay. Describe this moment to me, please.
I'm gonna walk up and look down a big hole in the ground.
As you get closer, and you kind of hear the dripping. You can see that something is kind of falling from a pipe above. It's thick and gloopy, and
As in viscous, not liquid, free running.
it is the in between, honey-ish.
I mean, what I will probably do is sort of hold out the blade of my sort of pole arm and sort of try and catch it on the side of the blade and bring it in closer to have a look at it.
Okay.
So catch a drop or two of this stuff.
Yeah, you put your pole arm out into the dripping, and there's a on the blade.
I will pull it back in and have a look at how much damage is done to this pole arm.
Let's see. What does it do?
I'm glad it wasn't my pole arm. It was Blue Guy's pole arm.
Oh yeah, I've got blue guy.
It's gonna take. It's gonna lose 1 to its effectiveness, its damage.
Okay. So like whatever's dripping down that hole is kind of like acid etchy stuff. That's not normal in a sewer, right?
I psychically go to Jackson.
You can't.
Oh,
It's got to go through Erwin.
Owen.
oh, I just said it. I'm only like 20 foot away.
Yeah.
25 away.
All right. I say to Jackson,
Yeah.
if there's acid dripping into the well, what's above you?
It's like coming from the pipey stuff above.
Another section.
How high is the pipey bit above me? Above the well section?
Would you make a perception check?
A perception check, you're saying?
Or it's going to be maybe an investigation. Actually, is it like an intelligence trying to figure something out?
Well, it was if it's well, I rolled a 15, so it's either a 15 or a 16, depending on which way you want.
You think that this piece of pipe might have been once solid? These two pieces connected, so it's maybe not a well. It's maybe a continuous
Pipe.
pipe and outlet. As you look at the edges of the pipe above you, they seem to be.
So someone was piping acid stuff, and they pipe broke. So why is this corridor not like full of etched acidy stuff? Because none of this stuff is like acid. Because if it's been gushing out of a big pipe, what is 60 foot down this hole?
Down the hole.
Assuming I can find a point where I'm not going to get the back of my head dripped on with acid, can I look down the hole?
You can have a go. Yeah, you can have a go.
In fact, what I will actually do is hold my shield above the back of my head so I don't get my back of my head dripped with acid.
Okay, let's see if a drip gets on the shield. Yeah, drip on the shield. Oh, rolled out of the tray. It's going to be 1 off that, and as you peer over, there is a 16 is your AC?
Oh god, there is actually a thing out the pipe.
Officially, because I've got my shield out, no.
Even with that drip on it?
Oh, what? So it loses its... if it does, that brings me to 16.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's onto the shield, and it's not coming from the shield way. It's coming up. Up from in the pit, a globule of this stuff kind of shoots out into your face, and you take
Hate this place.
2d6.
You have your acid face.
8. 10 bludgeoning damage. Plus,
Bludgeoning damage.
yeah, plus 6 acid damage. Would you all like to roll for initiative?
Oh,
I thought there'd be something coming up that well. I just knew it.
Oh, Killian.
bollocks. So, Jax is 15.
Jax is a 15.
16.
16.
24.
16.
Owen's like, I don't want to be.
Serial.
I get to choose to go elsewhere. I can always choose to go last. But I get the choice.
J and 20. What?
4.
24. Erwin.
And what
And
about
then
Charles?
Charlie. Come on, Charlie. What are you doing? Oh, Charlie.
I think he's a +1.
He is. He's 20. Whoop, 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 whoop. Charlie up the top there. Charlie boy.
Bloody hell.
That's exciting for Charlie, isn't it? Yeah. So as kind of Jax, you probably take a step back as you're kind of walloped in the face. So I can away from the. I don't know. Tell me how you react. It's kind of like a big whack in the face of this thing coming out.
Yeah, I mean, I will probably sort of take that step back, but I will probably throw my shield down the hole as I do because it's not useful and it's sizzling away like my face is.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm
Throw a shield at it.
throw a shield at it, drop a shield down the hole.
Okay. There's a from the rest of you, what you see is Jax walk up to a thing, look up, put your shield up, look down, and then you hear this hear the hiss and the smell of burning orc meat. Half orc meat.
There will be some stumbling back, and there will be probably some swearing in Giantish. But
Some foul language. If any of you speak Giantish, you would understand. Otherwise, it just sounds like someone who's dropped something on their foot in the kitchen. So top of the round is Erwin.
God damn it. I will leap up of Killian Noran's shoulders and run. I'll take my 35. If I can measure this. Yes, I definitely do.
Yeah.
Leap off Killian Noran's shoulders. Run over to stand beside Jackson.
Yeah.
Then basically, since the creature hasn't appeared yet,
not without looking down and the bit of the well that sticks.
no, I'm not going to do that.
The bit
I'm
of the
going to
well.
stand it and go full defense.
Okay. So yeah, the bit of the well that you see is kind of above your head height. You would definitely have to look over and down to
Not going to happen.
To do this thing.
I am going to basically hold my action. My action will be strike whatever comes out of that well.
Okay, cool.
I'm going to
Fantastic.
Overwatch.
Yeah. Overwatching on the well. Okay, Charles will hear this cacophony of swearing, and he will kind of just lightly spread his wings and kind of glide a little bit that way. He might walk for a bit and then kind of fly a little bit, so he gets an angle on it, maybe from sort of here, and peer down the well, and he says, "Jackson, your shield! It's not looking very good down there." And Charles will. What will Charles do?
I don't know. What will Charles do?
What would Charles do?
What would Charles do?
Charles will.
Holy fire, straight down on it. It's the only way to be sure.
Let's do this.
Oh,
Charles will.
Take me an idea.
give me an idea.
He will try one of his shooting mind sliver. I think
You see something?
it's.
Can he see something?
Sorry, say again.
Can he actually see anything? 'Cause, I mean, did I see anything that attacked me?
You saw the blob of this thing come up. We can see the shield, like gradually dissolving, and sees
I
like
don't
a
think you
syrup
can,
kind of surrounding it.
Just
Charlie's in
quickly,
the dark, remember?
I
Oh
was
no,
gonna
he
say,
can't
Charles
see.
doesn't have
You
dark
said-
vision. It's why I've got the light.
Oh,
and
true.
He would
Yeah,
stay
Charles
sticking
is
with me.
scarpered. Yeah, so Charles would kind of. I guess he runs
Runs over
that.
there and goes, oh, that was a mistake.
Yeah. He kind of. What can he see? He can see to there, so he can only hear like some kind of scuffle in the darkness. He'll maybe he'll hold. Yeah, Charles will hold, and his action.
It's all right. I'm going to do something in a minute, and Charles will be able to see.
There is dim light that far.
Yeah, maybe he would hear that and he'd scuffle up that way, and then kind of just hold his action with Erwin, waiting for whatever's going to kind of out of the top of this this pipe. Yeah, so I'm going to hold my action, and my action will be to cast a spell on whatever comes out. Yeah. And yeah, so I'm going to hold action. It is
Carry on.
creature's turn.
Oh no!
So at that point, you see the kind of remnants of the shield kind of get chucked out into the side, and it hisses with it's like when you break a glass and it doesn't ring anymore. It kind of just clatters to the floor in the side.
Oh, yeah.
This ruined piece of this once lovely piece of workmanship, and you see before you.
Is it approaching within 10 foot of me?
Is it approaching within 10 foot? As it
Has
comes
to.
up, it would be within 10 feet of you. Yes.
Could I please take an attack of opportunity?
Oh, because you're a pole arm. Is that yeah?
So, -1, is that -1 to the damage, -1 to the attack and the damage?
Just to the damage.
It's
I think-
basically
yeah,
blunted
to the
and
damage.
holds
What?
There's two.
I rolled a nat 1. Have I just flicked Erwin into the pit?
Oh no! Right, that's roll your D100 then, and we'll see what happens.
Uh-oh.
Why can't I select you? Oh, because
29.
29. Okay, let's have a little look and we'll see what that did. Did they come up there on your map now? Why aren't they allowed to select them?
They look like little tango characters.
Yeah, I couldn't find a decent thing for them, so but yeah, the little tango men come up. 29, Jackson. Tut tut tut.
Don't take well for it. Be rude.
29.
That down today.
Roll a dex save for me. You like some of the goo got onto the pole arm, and you kind of fumble it and nearly drop it, but you kind of half poke it into the thing, and there's a of the blade again. It loses another 1 to its damage.
Okay.
But you manage to hold it. You don't drop it. You it nearly like there's the dampness is kind of in this area and it's making you drop things. Erwin, you are going to attack anything that comes out. There seems to be 2-ish.
I will attack the first thing directly in front of me.
Yeah, like 2
Friend
kind
or
of
foe, it now gets stabbed twice.
amorphous gloops in front of you. What do I want to do?
Purplish
Attack it.
glow appears in my hands and my daggers appear and I stab at the evil foul creatures from beyond. I say, now looking for where my ability skills are there. Actions. Okay. Second light. does. Wait. Does think give me the calculation.
21.
21, thank you. 21 hit.
Oh yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay.
And you get sneak.
Oh, you can sneak, yeah. For some reason, it's not calculating for me. What's going on?
9.
He's got it.
Yeah. I'll do that. 9 plus
Plus your
sneak.
Oh,
That
that
was
was
14. That was terrible, wasn't it? 14.
113 on 3d6.
Yeah, I know.
So the 9 is psychic, isn't it?
But they're all
Yep.
psychic.
Oh, because
Psychic.
that's your summoned weapon, isn't it? Yeah. So
Yeah.
So 14.
And it can't take acid damage because you just make a new one.
Yeah, that's it. They just reappear every time.
Okay, I'll do my second attack.
Yep.
Bonus section. I got a 1! 18 total.
Oh no.
Woo.
You rolled a 1. Please roll that D100, John.
Oh dear.
We shall consult the table.
81!
Oh, it's a high one.
Did
Oh,
I just pitch Jackson into the...
It'd be quite impressive.
Yeah.
no, you swing at the things, and as your psychic blade connects with this amorphous blob, it wrecks with your ability to kind of focus for some reason. The way it kind of swings in, and your weapons will be -2 damage for the next 3 rounds. Da, da, da.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now it's Charlie Boy's go. He's going to get the one that is near him because Charlie prepped his, readied his action. Charlie's going to go Mind Spike. Mind Sliver, even not Mind Spike. Mind Sliver. Action turning. You drive a disorienting spite of energy into the mind of one creature you can see within range. The target must
can't see anything.
succeed.
Intelligence
I like the
saving.
sound of that.
That's him, yeah.
Oh, it's an awesome spell because it gives like their neck. If they fail their save, they lose a D4 off their next saving throw.
He
It's really
rolls
tricky,
what have they got a DC? What's my DC? What's my spell save DC? Whoop. I
Be a
forgot.
charisma based.
Spell save DC is 14 or is no, it didn't make it. Yay! I get it! Whoop whoop whoop! So it takes 5 psychic damage.
And that's the one that Erwin stabbed at.
Yeah, that's right.
And I tried to.
And then it takes 1d4 off its next saving throw.
Yeah.
Cool. Or something.
They get to attack.
That's it. I got it! Charlie will cry. I got it right in its... it doesn't have and then it's Ariel's go.
No, they get to finish.
Oh, no, it's
unless
their turn,
movement
isn't it?
was-
It's there. They just moved up, didn't they? So it's them to blobbing at Jax first.
Matt.
You nearly got a free round there. Blobbing at Matt. With a...
We're blobbing.
With a 21.
I'm at 15.
Okay, 2d6. 10 bludgeoning. 1 acid.
Yeah.
You got me.
It's all right though, because I'm going to come with my moonbeam. I do love my moonbeam.
And then the second one
Do love
is
your
going to go
just-
at...
Right in front of you, baby.
Is going to go at Erwin, I guess, because Erwin's closer.
Plus
18.
18.
Yes.
11. and 1 acid again.
Only one acid. That's nice.
So 12 in total, please. Yeah, and they kind of swinging these parts of these kind of malformed, half-shaped, like lumps at you. Yeah, it's Cyril. Let's go.
Say my name properly, otherwise I won't do my go.
Sorry?
Say my name properly, I won't play my go.
Cyril Gladronel. It is your
Thank
go.
I'm going to cast Moonbeam at level 3.
Okay.
Move first.
And I'm going to... I need to tell you I'm going to cast it, don't I?
You need to
I'm
move
going to
first.
cast... What?
You're gonna have to move first. 'cause
Yeah,
can't see it.
you've not got a clear LOS to them, line of sight.
I'm going to stand there.
Oh, sorry.
And then I'm
Oh,
going
it's like
to
a little
cast-
cha-cha line. I like it.
I was just hoping to be ambushed from the behind. He's all standing here and get attacked from behind.
Then I'm casting it slightly behind them because I
Yeah.
don't want to catch anybody else
In the moon.
in the beam.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, please.
And I've forgotten how it works.
They have to make a save.
Yeah, so it's a con 14, please.
Con 14. Let's see what they've got for their constitution, shall we? Constitution is low. It's not good. So what's it? 14.
14.
They both fail miserably.
Yay! Right. Until spell ends, dim light fills the cylinder. When a creature enters the spell area for the first time, or on their just turned it off. On their turn, it engulfed in a ghostly flame that causes searing pain, and it must make a Constitution saving throw. It takes 2d10 radiant damage on a failed save. So let me just do that.
Okay.
10.
I'm going to toast these little marshmallows.
I am. $13.
13. Way.
And
Yeah,
that's
look
going
at
to
that.
stay there. So unless they move, and we're kind of blocking them, they're going to have to do that every time. It's either their go or my go.
Yeah, that's it. You got it. Yeah, that's you've kind of got them pinned in this little corner. What was your role in your initiative? Yours was
Me?
2 down the
I'm
bottom.
2. I'm right at the bottom, mate.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
These things gonna be dead before I even get a chance.
Jax, it is your turn unless you have a bonus action you'd like to make Sarah gladder now.
No, I don't. Thank you very much.
Okay, lovely, cool.
Okay.
Jax, your turn.
So that the one on the front of Erwin is the one that looks most damaged. Yes.
The one in
As
front
much
of
as you can tell that a blob is damaged.
Yeah. You can kind of see that some of its cohesion might be a bit off.
Okay.
It's also on fire.
It's
radiant,
radiant, so it's kind of being. It's
Holiness.
like when you shine light through a piece of perspex. It's lighting up.
Fun.
So we'll take a swing with a glaive for a first attack. Does a 23 hit?
Oh yeah.
I goddamn hope so.
So that is 13 points of slashing damage.
Mhm.
I will then activate my fire rune. Can it please make a strength save of a DC 14?
Strength, you say? Strength save DC 14. Rolled a 2.
It is restrained. It also takes 7 points of fire damage.
It's strange
And
as
it
well.
is restrained in a shackle of flame around it.
Um,
It's in a shackle of flame within my moonbeam.
Yeah, this is a very cool moment. So when you kind of cut down with that glaive, you kind of cut it in two, and for a moment you actually see this thing kind of reform itself into two separate versions of its original form. Then they are set on fire, and then they vanish. They are evaporated by the flames and the combination of the moonbeam, everything blasting on it. That one is gone.
Okay, so that one's gone.
Yeah.
That one's dead.
So I will then take my second attack at the one in front of me.
Yeah. Okay, go for it, please. Roll that dice that you got to do the roll on.
Does a 19 hit?
Yup.
So that is going to be. No,
Who was the one in front of Owen that was dead?
Oh,
it
sorry.
was.
I've clicked the wrong one. Sorry.
so that is 8 points of slashing damage.
Uh-huh.
And then I would like to take a bonus action and hit it with the butt of the stick.
Butt of the stick.
Yes, the polearm. I get a polearm bonus action attack. Oop.
Jackson.
Which apparently triggers my great weapon mastery. Because I rolled a 1 on the dice, so it rolls it again. And then rolled a 1 again.
Oh my.
Number one, woo!
So does a 14 hit?
Yeah, it hits.
Does the butt of the stick lose a point of damage as well?
Yeah, it would hiss and yeah, anything you're hitting these with.
Okay, so that's going to be 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
So you did 11 first.
No,
No, so I did 8 the first time.
8.
which would take that to
So on the one that's in front of me, I've done 8 and then 4.
Yeah, so 20. Yeah, cool. As you do that, you then see it split into 2.
So is this a new beast that's appeared within my threat radius?
Hold on, let me just. I've got to copy it. Why isn't it like this?
Not really entering, is it already existed and saying?
No, as in like literally one has just entered my threat radius.
But it's if it's now
Entering.
2 and it was 1, then there's now another one.
It's not really
Surely.
entering. If it walked
Okay.
towards you, it's already kind of there.
I think that's one for the DM.
Taller.
I'm gonna say it. Yeah, it does. So,
It does.
No.
where? Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna say it does. So, but yeah, it kind of bloops.
God.
Part of it separates off.
So we'll have an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Because the last one went so well. That one was better. 24 to hit
Yeah, it does hit.
for 12 slashing damage. So there is this sort of flurry of blades and butts of stick and all sorts going
12,
on.
did you say?
12, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
And I'm not moving anywhere because they will attack me. So that will be me done.
Lovely.
So I'm assuming the last one was on the extra bonus one that we got.
Yeah,
so
yeah, so-
most of the damage has been on the first one, and then the other one that's left in front of Serial is the one that got the last attack. And that will be me done.
Okay, cool. No problem. We are at Killian. Whoop, 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 whoop. Killian, you moving up?
Nah.
No.
Yeah, of course I moved it.
You see
Not
blob?
right behind everybody.
Not right behind everyone. So
Not
the
like
magnet
directly behind everybody. Yeah.
looking over Erwin's head.
Yeah.
Eldritch blasting over their heads.
No.
No? Ooh!
Wait. No.
Can you do an intelligence saving throw, please?
Intelligence saving throw for which
Are
one?
you mind slithering?
The other one.
The other one.
Yeah, the other one.
The other one. You want me to? The one that Jackson hasn't been.
Ariel or Jax?
The one that Jackson hasn't been attacking.
Jackson's been hammering at both of these two. whirling blades.
The one in front of me or the one in front
Okay,
of
yeah,
Jack?
yeah, cool, okay. It doesn't make it. It rolled a 3.
Okay. And yeah, so 1d4 from your next saving throw. Please.
So 4.
Yeah.
4 psychic damage and then 1d4 minus on the thingy my bob. Okay, cool.
And then, excuse me, I'm not done.
Yeah, that's right.
And then. Oh, I should have done that first. I always forget. I always forget to do hex before.
And the monsters playing jazz while they're fighting? Or singing?
What?
Sorry, Sarah, say again.
I said, are the monsters playing jazz or singing while they're fighting?
I think me and Owen are kind of duetting Super Mario. For fun!
No.
For fun!
Are we going to get a break in the home soon?
Yeah, I think we
Yeah,
have a break
break
before we go
from
to the second round.
Yeah, I was going to cast hex, but then.
Okay, you can hex it now.
I forget that I can do my bonus action before I do my action.
Hmm.
I always forget
It's
that.
your turn. You can do any of those things on your turn.
I know. I
Come on,
forgot that I could do
do
my
it.
bonus action before my action. So.
Are you going to hex it? Which one are you going to hex? You're going to...
No, I'm not gonna.
You're going to bother?
No.
Okay.
I'll do it. If either of them are still alive by the beginning of my next turn, I don't see that they will be, but
Okay, cool. We shall hold on there. We shall, before we
just
go
a
next round, have a quick break.
it's
Yeah?
a waste of a spell slot if I do it
Alright.
now.
Cool. Yeah. Let's
Wiki time, get some coffee, go get your coffee. Go get the coffee.
No, it's no.
And gravy tomorrow.
Nice. Cool. Well, let's stop talking about cooking and we'll
I love food.
It's
though, like,
Killian.
you know,
She likes food.
yeah. Everyone, welcome back, Fragments. It's just gonna get more ridiculous.
Yes,
back
it
in.
is. Yes,
So we're having a combat type thing. That's what's going on. Owen, you're top of the round.
Oh my god. I'm going to disengage.
Takes the action, backs away.
Yeah, because I can.
Is it bonus action or action action?
It's bonus action technically.
You could lob a dagger.
I'm going to. Just getting the thing ready.
My cat just burped while sitting under a Christmas tree.
Nice.
Does he
A really loud burp came from the Christmas tree.
Oh my god, Toby's actually drooling.
Disgusting.
does 11 hit?
Yes, it does. Dungeons and Dragons, everybody. Yes, it does. Owen, 11.
Okay, I do 8 damage.
Are we left hand or right hand one?
One
Right.
closest to me, so
Right hand one.
right hand one.
Okay. 8 damage, you say?
Yeah.
Okay.
Got your extra as well.
Hmm?
We're still in next to it, so he gets sneak attack.
No, stick attack. Yeah, sure. Why not?
Is that with your minus to your damage?
Oh no, it's not. -2 in it. Yeah, so that was 6 sneak attack. So 16. No,
Yeah, 16.
14.
No, 16.
Does the bonus action? Does the sneak attack also take a -2?
No, it's part of the same attack.
Okay, yeah. So yeah,
16 in total.
yeah.
Okay, so yeah, looking very poorly. This thing is
Yeah.
barely holding cohesion. Like
I'm still
stretching.
imagining it like the Tango Man. You know, the really fat one that was
When
Glaswegian
you've been
from the-
Tango. No, what you're witnessing here is imagine a melted jelly baby.
Think like the flubber thing.
Yeah, flubber.
Flubber, the orange.
Brr. Or a melted jelly baby. I like the idea of orange melted
Yeah,
jelly
it's
baby.
trying to form shapes that vaguely represent fists, arms, appendages. Yeah, it doesn't, and that
And there we
one
go.
certainly doesn't.
Black.
That one's falling apart. It's dripping down into the great well below. Please. It is now the go of me. So I will on the one probably closest. I'm going to get rid of that one. I think.
What, the one in front of Jack's?
Yeah, I think so. I'm going to I'm going to use my mind sliver, make a DC 12. Nope. And so it's 2d6.
Jellies are not generally known for their smarts.
Yeah. As Charles reaches out and says, "You don't burn my friend with your goopiness. Oh God, you're gross." And focuses his mind for a second into where he thinks that thing's mind might be, and it kind of dissolves, slacks off down into the abyss below.
Lose cohesion.
Losing complete cohesion.
You're disgusting, do you know that?
So he will then
We can just see his eyes.
he will then default to. I'm trying to click the right thing here, but I'm not clicking the right thing. I'm clicking the wrong window. He will. He'll probably step back a bit here, maybe, and let you guys continue with your endless slaughter. Jackson, are you feeling unwell?
I'm a bit stingy.
Bit stingy. How about you, Owen?
I really don't like it here.
Okay. He will say.
For reference, I'm over half the town.
Yeah. He'll back off to where Owen is, stand next to Owen, and go. I know, this place doesn't appeal to me either. And he's going to give you a cure wounds.
Mine's livid.
Oh, you can't. Yeah, it's not. Damn, he can't. He's not going to do anything. He's gonna back off, and he'll just hang out for a minute near you, ready to heal you next turn, maybe. All right. I'll sort you out in a minute, Owen. It is now the jelly go. The jelly go. This one is gone, so the other one is in front of Cereal. So it's going to
Each of them has their go, because if they've had their go, then they would have been attacked by the moonbeam again.
The two that were in the moonbeam are both dead. The one that's in front of you isn't in it.
How big's the range on the moonbeam there?
It's a 5 foot radius. So
5 foot.
5 foot radius. No, he's kind of appeared out of that.
But I can move the moonbeam in my next turn, can't I?
Yes.
One square across.
I would not really worry because they rolled a 3. Their total to attack you was a 6.
Yeah, that's not going to attack me.
No, it's
Okay, that's fine. That
All the
is
walls.
its third attempt at attacking you. It's your turn, so glad you're now.
move the moonbeam 1 square.
Moonbeam 1 square, please.
What?
Onto it. Okay, roll that. What's what I've got to make? A
14.
14 on con.
Gone.
I made it.
Oh,
Off
boo.
damage.
You still get half. You still get half.
Yeah, I know.
What's my-
Tell me what half damage is.
Cast at level 3, so that's pretty tough.
Yeah, it's going to be painful.
You're going to get 5.
5. Yeah, this one again is kind of like dripping, falling apart, like trying to kind of. It kind of makes a hand or a fist, and then it kind of like the hand falls off, the bit in between the hand and its main form drops away.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Moving the moonbeam, is that a bonus action or full action?
It's I think it's an action for Moonbeam, I think. I've got a feeling.
To move it?
I can't remember. Maybe. Let's have a look at
I'm
it.
checking, hang on.
It will say casting time, Lou, somewhere near it.
On each of your turns after you cast a spell, you can use an action to move the moonbeam
Action.
up to 60 feet.
It's a full action. Okay, fair enough. Full action. Fair enough.
Yeah, you could use. Yeah, cool. So yeah, it's not well, but it's still in melee with you. We are.
Are you rolling 2d10 or 3d10?
I was rolling 2, but I should be rolling 3, you're right.
Yeah.
Let's have another one. And half it.
You should have had another one at the beginning as well. 4.5?
4.5, so 4.
Goes down, unfortunately.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah, everything rolls down, rounds down.
There's about 3 things that round up, and they are specified as rounding up. Everything else rounds down.
Yeah.
So 4 then.
4. Yeah, it's very ropey, this thing. Jackson.
Me? Oh, okay. I was hoping Sarah was going to kill it off.
Yes,
I,
indeed.
will,
Right there, love it.
I will poke
Tough
it with
little
a slow, quickly dissolving glaive.
Yeah.
Is it because I've like stabbed it an extra few times? Is it actually getting any worse?
The
12.
The thing, no, it seems to. How many times have you done it? You've done it a couple of times, haven't you?
I've poked it like 3 or 4 times.
I'm going to roll a D100 and I'm going to tell you if it does or not. It's over, so it's going to take a minus 1 to the damage again.
So it's a -2. Okay, so does a 12 hit?
Yes.
So
It's not
that's
tough.
10 points of damage.
Yep. It doesn't exist anymore.
Okay.
It like if you put a jelly baby in the microwave, it's kind of just turned into a puddle and drained down the drain.
It's like slicing a jelly baby while it's in the microwave.
Ooh,
It's like,
nice.
to be honest, though, what we've been doing to it, it's like putting a cherry tomato into a microwave, watching it turn into plasma, then cutting it with a knife.
Yeah, that's what Guam in this case right now. So the remainder of whatever formed its mass kind of drips hissingly away, there seems to be the bits that are dripping above are still dripping, but it doesn't seem to be adding to the form of this thing anymore.
Can I try and carefully look down the hole?
Yeah. You look down.
Glutton punishment.
You see 60 feet,
Yes.
and then you see very little. It goes a long way.
Throw something down it.
Like what?
A
I
coin.
will wait for it's me. Yeah.
Charlie, can you cast your spell on this?
Yes.
And I'm going to hold out a copper piece.
Boop. Light.
And I'm going to drop it down the well and watch it.
It falls. And eventually there's you see it kind of bounce off to an angle at the bottom, a long way down.
Okay. And then you might want to redo Killian because Killian went out.
Yeah. It as it falls, it makes the sound of. It doesn't sound like stone.
What, at the bottom?
Yeah, it sounds different.
Did it sound like a splush?
No.
Hang up.
Does it sound like metal?
No.
What, are we going to play
Sound
guess?
like a blancmange.
No.
Does it sound like blancmange?
It sounds more like tiramisu.
Oh, that makes total sense. I see
When
that.
you drop a coin onto tiramisu, it's very different from dropping on blancmange.
Absolutely right, totally right. Yeah, I mean, I mean, tiramisu, you got that float, they've got that cream topping to it, and it's kind of a hard crust.
It's
gives
it's
off
like a tock tock
slurping sound.
a tock
yeah.
tock sound.
Yeah.
Oh, Erwin, can I have that thingy of oil, please?
He doesn't. I think he might feel more comfortable if he holds on to it in case we come across any more spiders.
I snatch it back.
Okay. I was just going to try and make sure that we didn't get any more of these.
It's more like
Make a wisdom check. Jack.
He's got a flask of oil comfort blanket.
You can make a wisdom if you like, Jax.
I can. If I. 8.
8.
not very.
No, sorry.
He's got brain fog.
Well, I'm gonna light a torch anyway and drop that down, a lit torch down there, and see if that does anything.
You drop it down.
Gouts of fire comes up like.
It's a long way off. You're gonna have to make a perception on this one. The coin, because of its nature being hard, a torch going down is gonna do something different. So, yeah.
Okay, I will make a perception check.
Yes,
That's
please.
fine.
Yeah.
Natural.
John needs coffee. John needs
Natural
coffee.
one. Lovely. You see a torch vanish into darkness and angle off.
Okay.
What
We'll
are
work
we
better with
doing?
that.
Can we stop playing with a hole and find our friend?
Well, we can try something, but I'm not sure if you guys would be happy if I do it.
Can we not and just
What's your
Find
great plan, Jackson?
Well, this place is lots of troopy things. So when Serial saw him, I don't think she said the Lord Levin wasn't gagged or anything. So we should just shout for him, and if he can hear us, then he can shout back, and then we can go and find him.
No. Remember, we bargained for a entrance that they wouldn't are not checking. So letting them know we're coming, and I think they're already. Actually, good idea. Yellow way. Good luck.
I think the whole idea of us was to go in a stealthily manner in the beginning.
Oh no. They somebody already knows we're here.
Who does?
I heard voices below us, in a crack under some barrels.
But I think that might have been people hiding rather than
Yes,
our foes.
but that's not. That's why I you do what you need to do, okay? I'll just be.
Ariel, how long does your ball thing take to show you visions?
I can't remember.
The ritual is quite quick. 10 minutes so to start it.
Is it worth having another look and checking on it?
Would you like me to do a ritual here before we move on? Is that what you're saying?
Well, that was just thought, because we saw him 2 days ago, or you saw him 2 days ago. He might have been moved by now, or he might be dead.
Okay, and then
I'm
we've got a nice clear space, so my little cereal moves over here and sets up to do her ritual in the middle of the crossroads, essentially.
Okay.
I'm gonna stand here.
Yeah, you I don't think, have you seen the crystal? You haven't seen this orb in action before, have you yet, Erwin?
No, and you know what? Right now, don't care. Not looking at it. Look at the spiders.
So yeah, you're watching everyone's back, looking around the corners.
Yeah. Yeah.
Charlie asks, Cereal,
Hmm?
do you think with my divine insight I might be able to assist you.
Of course. And then I reach my hand out and ask Charlie to hold my hand.
Okay, so I'll give you assist on your Arcana check. So with advantage, please.
I can help too. I've used it before.
Okay, Jackson, let's form a circle. So,
I love this image in the dankest, rankest sewer. You hold a
You put out this
seance.
nice little silken robe thing with runes embedded into it.
Yeah.
And a ball in the middle of it.
You unfold this piece of fabric that you have hastily, might I add, inscribed the runes from a wall on, from the floor of the tower on, and you think you got a pretty good roll against that transcription. You set it up in the darkest of underground sewers. Gathering round this object, there is Charles. There is.
my hair's in plaits, so I actually undo my plaits and I put my hair down to one side.
Oh yeah,
and I compose myself
for full dramatic, like.
Yeah. I put my cloak over my shoulders.
Yeah.
And put my hood up.
They're here.
I, however, am Jax, so may get slightly sidetracked and wonder about where the prince is.
Hold my hand, and I ask both Jackson and Erwin, and Charlie, to focus their minds on the king first. Okay.
Going on like Lord Levin.
Yeah.
He's not the king.
All right, Lord Levin. You know who I meant.
On the king.
And then
that'd be fantastic. Yeah. You see a man sitting on a throne, drowned under paperwork.
With Prince.
Jax, are you coming over?
I'm going to go sit there with it. Yeah.
When I think everybody's focusing, I will begin the Arcana check.
Okay, wait. I'm going to just check that Killian's joining in. I don't want to say that Killian is for a moment. So, Erwin, please make a perception check while you are watching some sort of strange occult ritual begin. Like trying not to look, but you can hear like them joining hands.
They're not going to kill me. Everything else down here is going to. It's the least of my concern. But 19 in total. 19.
Yeah. The you see the remnants of the one that that dear Killian burnt here.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Yeah. You see the ones off to the side. You hear a different tone of scuttling.
Oh, it's a big one, isn't it? I have a question, Jim.
Yes.
The path down this way, does it slope downhill?
Does it slope downhill? No, it appears to be quite level.
Unfortunate. I shall move down to about here. And then start liberally pouring, put my hand over the stopper and liberally splash oil full length.
Oh yeah, so you're
covering covering the whole area from here to here in oil.
Okay.
I had one that I was given and one flask of my own of oil to use up.
Okay, that's great. So you're going to cover like, yeah, that.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep, that'll do.
And is it just oiled at the moment, or is it lit?
Oil for now.
Oiled. Okay, cool. No problem.
I will take my flint and tinder out though.
Yeah.
And make a small and light one of my torches.
Okay.
Keeping it behind me.
Oh, and I'd like to point out that there was already a fire burning there with
that would be burnt down
Long gone.
enough not to ignite the oil. I think at this point
Okay.
they burn quite quickly. These husks.
But nobody's attached to the little ones that are over the other side.
No
So you
one's
may
done
wanna
anything with those. But yeah, you're all gathering around this
keep an eye on
orb,
them.
ready to make an arcana roll. I'm going to make everybody that else, because we're doing this in a circle. We're going to have to make Jack's. What would you call this, Matt? Like if you're trying to focus the mind. Is it intelligence or is it a wisdom? Intelligence, probably, isn't it?
Oh, Jax is well and truly distracted.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jax is offering no assistance to this at all.
Okay. Okay.
It's distracting Jackson.
I sort of, once we started talking about the king and things, I'm wondering what happened to the weird prince, because he's the one that I viewed last time I tried doing it, and I found him in a box
he's
Oh,
underground.
already-
fantastic. You're now interference in the spell.
Yeah. That's
Well
what,
done.
I'm gonna,
Me with my psychic ability and in a heightened druidic state realizes that Jackson may be a hindrance, and I glare at Jackson and go, "You either focus or you leave the circle."
How would you have sensed that?
Because I'm preparing the spell, and we're all joining hands, so it's almost like I've got a
My guess
heightened
would be an
perception.
insight.
Yeah,
Would be
an insight
good
check.
one.
Make an insight check to see if you can tell if Jax is
Jax is sort of,
gonna mess with your spell.
daydreaming.
17.
Yeah, you know Jax is fucking me.
I feel some resistance. Like somebody's not concentrating.
Also with that, you feel that Charles might be distracted as well. I just rolled for
Oh,
it.
great, fantastic.
And then I glare at that. So I've spoken to Jackson. Then I sort
Glare at Charlie.
of look at Charlie and go,
Really?
"Charlie, I thought better of you. As a
So-
man of the cloth, you should realise that these rituals are important."
I'm
Focus,
sorry.
Aaron,
Like
focus.
I've not been my normal self.
Someone.
The
That's
last-
what I did last time.
The last
Well, I
day or
didn't get-
so, I've not been myself. I'm so sorry.
Well, I do understand, but can we just please try and focus for this, just for this, and then we can discuss other things later, Charles. But just for now, for this ritual, can you please just try and focus on one thing?
I will do my best. Okay, well, I just have to hold on till we get Killian back for a second. Sorry, folks, it's
Right?
child interference.
And by the way, I didn't have the map zoomed out far enough to see those two little spider nests over there. So I'm going to assume that my character didn't notice them.
Okay, yeah.
Ah.
I did mention them to Jax.
And technically, I just about see them. They're in my POV, but
Yeah.
only on the very periphery.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
they
they're-
are in darkened shadows, even from my night sight. And I didn't see them. They're too small.
Little tiny little eggs.
Yep.
Little puppy eggs.
And also, that's not where the terrifying sound of death is coming from. So I wasn't concentrating on those.
It's all right because you
Although
made a
although the sound in here is confusing with the ceilings.
Oh yeah, I'm totally expecting to be ambushed from behind, but moving on.
There might be someone, like, you might get a yell from behind if someone stands on the bear trap.
Okay.
It'd be Lord Levin. He's just managed to escape.
That would be
You
hilarious.
find
We
him.
get back there and there's this sort of emaciated, beaten Lord Levin, dead, bleeding out of his leg.
Oh,
And Jax is like, my
Jax
bad.
would duck him down that hole with the gooey stuff at the bottom.
That's it, yeah. You just bomb him down there. No one will ever know we did this. That we bear trapped the Lord.
we suffered great pains and traps and trials and tribulations, but unfortunately our enemies had got to him first. Lord Levin is dead.
That's
We
it.
tried so hard to rescue him.
Make a deception check.
I would do that right now. Would
Jax can.
I? Yeah, I'm really good at that.
I rolled a 13, so I got 12.
I got 22, so I'm pretty good at it. I can make that stick. I could do this.
Yeah, you're going to be like negotiator pro, like with your.
Oh no, I'm not. Remember, I rolled 22 when it didn't matter. There'll be ones all the way when I'm standing in front of things.
Just wait until if we actually ever make the lofty heights of level 11, and then you get a minimum of 10 on anything you're proficient in.
I know.
Whatever you roll, it's awesome.
So crazy.
So yeah, all like the stealth checks suddenly turn into like 22s as the lowest you can possibly roll, and things like that. It's brilliant.
Yeah, you literally become invisible, and then you can get someone to pass without a trace. Whoop. and vanish.
One level of bard, 2 levels of bard, and then you get half proficiency in all skills, and it works.
Yeah. Well, I already have survival, stealth, perception, investigation, deception, athletics, and animal handling.
What did you
So
get?
that would be good.
Sorry, go on, John.
No, you first.
You got animal handling proficiency.
I do.
Where does that work into Owen's character?
It doesn't. It comes with one of the skills. It just happens to be part of the. It wasn't chosen.
That was looking after. That was looking after Bengo.
Bengo?
Bengo.
I don't remember Bengo.
Who's Pingo?
Bengo is Owen's Snowfox.
Snowfox.
Do
Do you know? I completely forgot about him.
I forgot about Bengo.
Oh, Pingo's lost somewhere.
No, we know exactly where he is. He's in the royal stable.
Being careful, Bengo.
I
He's
completely
literally in the royal
forgot about
stable
him.
with the rest of our dogs.
Remember, I had an Arctic fox pulling my cart when we were coming on the bridge.
Yeah, they're being cared for, aren't they? And
Yeah,
you named all of the other animals, didn't you, as well? The other Barry or something.
There was Barry, Orbit, Draco, and Sapat.
Yeah, Sapat. I remember Sapat. Sapat, Barry, and Draco, and Orba.
And
Oh my god! Yeah, completely.
they're in the
forgot
royal
about
stable.
Steve.
Like, he is being proper pampered.
They're having a whale of a time. They're being like properly taken care of, while
You
you
know,
guys.
how often have you fed your Snowfox like veal and shit?
Well, you
So
guys.
when
are
you
like,
come back, he's going to be a little bit tubby, so you're going to have to make.
Can
Work
fucking
him
attack
up
me?
too.
I don't want to be with you anymore. Okay,
there's a snow fox in the other game that is that I kind of almost like RP. I don't have a character in the other game.
Forgot him. Wow.
He is like he's if someone's found familiar by the spell, but I kind of do any RP moments with it. So wherever there is a Ketu moment, and Ketu is kind of like somehow become a Killian type creature. So he just like there's one scene where like he got to the gravy pot that had been spilt in a kitchen, and ate the entire gravy pot that was in the kitchen, like all the spilt gravy, ate it all, passed out by the stove, by the nice warm stove in this like nice little inn, and just like laid there like rotund and like fat.
Oh.
And they've decided that when if he ever levels up, he just actually gets more round. just like as he levels up, like his like he becomes less angled. So he gains just like just circular.
Rotundness.
Yeah, just as he like the edges become
Or
less
Polly
defined.
Fox.
Yeah, and he'll just basically when he's level 20, like I don't know why, but it'll be like literally a balloon, like just like what are those things? Zorbs. You remember those things that you climb inside, like a great big zorb?
An Arctic fox orb.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I'll show you the. I'll see if I can find the GIF. If I can save the GIF and send you that they decided that what he's going to look like. Where is the GIF? Yes, GIF. Can you save a GIF from Discord?
I think in Discord you have to have Nitro to send them, don't you?
Not the free ones. Oh, it's coming. I'm going to put it in the thing. It's coming. Cute.
Oh, Toby's going to take over from Bean. Look.
Toby, can you roll dice?
I'll
Well
try.
done.
He's
Depends
like,
if
I'll
he's-
try.
Depends if you got any treats. Then
Yeah,
yeah.
you got the treat.
Croissant. Pastries.
Biscuits.
He's like, yeah, I'll have anything.
All of those, please. S'il vous plaît.
How old's Toby now? Bean?
17.
Oh,
You old man. You old man, boy.
I've got a photo of Pete and Toby together when Toby was quite small. And Pete had long black hair.
Yeah, when I had hair.
Mm.
When I had real hair.
Not that I've known Pete for like over a decade. I have.
I found a photo of I found a photo of me like when I had. I don't think you knew me then. I used to have green and black dreads. No, I was in uni, so it's before uni.
No.
Yeah, like long green and black dreads down to like my waist. Like hair wrap dreads. You know what, guys? Because it's gonna probably be a bit. Shall we say we're gonna stop here?
Yeah, I was going to think of that.
Because I think they're going to be a while probably, and we'll just do this next bit where we go into the Arcana check. So we won't make those now, to spoil anything because Bean won't hear it, and kind of going to be important if Killian joins in. We'll just we'll hold there and we'll pick it up again after the Christmas
Next year.
festivities.
After Christmas.
Yeah, so are we gonna have a break next week and then pick it up on the 5th?
New Year.
The 5th, is that right?
5th.
Yeah, 5th.
I'm good whenever.
Does it sound good to everybody?
Yeah, yeah.
Sounds good to me,
Cool,
yeah.
wicked. Okay then, let's do that. Well, Merry Christmas everybody.
Have a good one.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it actually. Should be good this side. We've got